Hey everybody, Nick here. Welcome back to the channel. So, there's many things that getting older has taught me. And one of those things is the notion how humans have to be cool, especially in like most Western countries, like US, Canada, and UK. And it's like that whole notion of having to be cool. If you're not cool, you're a loser or whatever. And everyone had a different uh, idea of what cool was. I really think, looking back, it is so stupid. It's so stupid. It's just another one of those things that is like labeling ourselves and putting ourselves into a corner. If you're not cool, or if you're not part of that group, you're just a loser anyways. If you're not this kind of person, you're a loser or whatever. Or if you don't have the latest brand name stuff, you're a loser. You know, it, being cool, as I realized, doesn't damn well matter. I mean, obviously everything doesn't matter, but I mean, in this lit life and in society, it's like it's so damn stupid. And everyone's like, oh, that's cool. And then everyone's like upping someone else's ego by giving them compliments, saying, oh, you're so cool, man. And different styles. I remember one style that I remember when I was watching old television shows. Do you remember the Fonz? Where he had the leather jacket and the motorcycle and all that stuff, and he'd have that specific like haircut from the 50s or whatever, and that was their idea of cool back then. And obviously it's like something that sort of evolved over the years, and as different decades came in and different styles and different music, everything affects it. But I mean, it's like it's all programming. Someone who's being programmed to be cool. I got the glasses, or I got the cool car, or I personally don't give a shit. I mean, I wear whatever I want, even if I don't have a specific style. I don't consider myself cool. I don't care if anyone thinks I'm cool or not. I don't even care if anybody thinks I'm a loser. I really don't give a shit. It's just, this society is so hell-bent on destroying people, and those who are not deemed quote unquote cool basically are just, we don't have time for that person, which is really sad, because a lot of people think that in order to fit in, or in order to get the girl, which in a lot of cases you have to be cool in whatever their eyes are, whatever their definition of cool is. Otherwise you don't get the girl, or you don't. I mean, sure, there's exception to the rule. Not everyone is going to be quote unquote cool and gets a woman. Normal people, whatever normal is to you, everyday people. It's so crazy. I mean, and everyone, this goes back to like celebrity stuff too, how people put celebrities on a pedestal because they think they're cool, and then they want to be like them. And it's so utter nonsense. I mean, I just really don't understand how humanity goes that way, how society formed this perception about people, how a certain item that they have or don't have defines them as cool. And what is cool, really? What is cool? I would say it's somebody who has like an eclectic style that everybody else wants to imitate, and it's attractive, and it's also the personality of the person. It's not just like what they're wearing or what they're driving. And I think that's kind of like the attraction. And society teaches people that this is how you should be, or this is how you get super sexy, beautiful woman, or whatever. And you know what? Unfortunately, a lot of people go that road, and they think that's the only way to do it. That's the way that they have to be. So what are they doing? They're programming themselves through what society wants them to be, rather than doing what they want to do. And sometimes, okay, it comes naturally. Some people like that. But in a lot of ways, you're going against the grain. Maybe you don't want to be part of that. You're just doing it as an act. A lot of people really do pretend to be something that they're not in this life. And it's really sad, because you're going against your likes and your dislikes, like just what you would rather be doing, who you would rather be. I mean, the question is, who are we really? I mean, I identify as Nick in this body. I have this appearance. I didn't choose this. This was just the way it happened. And your genetic code is, programmed that it's going to form your adult self. As you're a baby, then you start growing. And it's just, people don't think about that. It really doesn't matter to be cool. It really doesn't. It's so lame, because especially in high school. High school is the worst time to be in when it comes to like the cool kids and you get the nerds and I always thought it was really stupid. Even I think when I was trying to be that way, all of us try to fit in. We try to get like the cool clothes. I remember I had to work my ass off just so I could get like this Nike, I don't know if it was like a jumpsuit or like one of those athletic jumpsuits or whatever, just to like fit in and be one of the cool kids and be accepted and all that nonsense. I mean, like I said, everyone has sort of a different type of cool or a definition of cool. The only thing that I ever think is cool, that I use that terminology, would be like something like an art piece that is really, really amazing and done by an actual human being, not AI. And I would be like, that's cool, or some sort of new technology that's just like, you can't even imagine how that would happen, how it was created or whatever. But I don't even care. Like, I don't look at a person and say, that person's cool. I just don't give a shit. It's just, I really don't understand why people have to, gravitate to cool, quote unquote, cool people. It's just so messed up to me. I really don't know what else to say about it. My point is that it's really stupid. And I think it causes undue hardship and, stress for people, especially in high school. It's bad enough you got to deal with like, a bunch of teenagers with raging hormones and worrying about trying to fit in and all that crap. People are very judgmental. They'll look at you and judge you up and down, and just, it's ridiculous. I mean, one thing that I do remember that really, really got judged by it, I heard that this was actually something that women, I don't know, this is a long time ago that I heard this, but they basically judge you based on your shoes. They look at your shoes first. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, but I heard that. So I remember like everybody would always have, a pair of really, really, swanky looking Nikes or whatever in high school specifically. And that was expensive back then. I mean, when I was in high school, it was like in the early 2000s, late 90s. That shit was expensive, man. So a high school student be able to afford that, that's basically all you could afford or whatever, depending on, I mean, if your parents had money and they bought it for you. But I do remember that was like always the thing. It's like, oh, look at the shoes I got, or look at, that was always the main cool accessory that you would have to keep up with. Otherwise, you'd be basically like not so cool in high school. It's so stupid. And I remember a lot of 80s movies, it would always be like, centered around being cool. If you remember Fast Times at Ridgemount High, it was one of those, you could name a whole bunch. And what's the other one? Oh God. The Breakfast Club was one of those ones. And you'd have like the badass cool guy that the girl ends up with at the end. It's just, you see how they program us, right? How if we're not like that, you're a nobody, basically. So it's just really funny how if you're not considered cool in people's eyes, in society's eyes, then you're a nobody. And I just realized that it doesn't matter. None of that shit matters. Being cool doesn't matter. be yourself. That's what matters. Do you, do what you like to do, wear what you want to wear. Don't give a shit what other people think about you. It really doesn't matter. If you want to be cool, whatever that is for you, that's cool too. That's fine too. It's just one of those things. It's just so stupid in my opinion. Anyway, I wanted to get that video out there because it's just so rampant that like everyone wants to be cool in some way, and everybody wants to kind of show off and be cool in front of other people, when it's, in a lot of ways, they're all pretending, they're all faking it. It's not really how people are. I always wondered one thing before I end this video. Those like surfer dudes and stuff that talk like gnarly, man, like I'm gonna go catch a wave. Like, is that actually real? Like, are they really like that? Or is that just like they're putting on a play, faking it? Like, is that a facade? I just never understood that. Certain styles about people and then the way they act, is that like really who they are? Or is it like, you let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about being, what being cool means to you. And do you think it matters? Or like, do you remember when you were younger how it affected you? It's another one of those stupid, human-made perception prisons that you gotta like live by, and it's just nonsense. So I'm gonna end the video there, guys. Leave a comment, let me know what you guys think about being cool, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video very soon. Bye for now.